Hello everyone, this is debosmita and welcome to your future comfort channel. This is perhaps going to be the last episode of the year 2024. Here I am with the intention of giving you a recap of my entire year. Let's go month by month. Maybe I should really put in more efforts into making a video, like preparing the script and going the traditional way. Let's see what I do next year. Let us start from January 2024. Let's start. My year had begun on a good note. Maybe it's ending on a good note as well, but whatever happened throughout is a mystery. It started with a trip to North Bengal. I am living my Imtiaz Ali film. I'm the main character. January was a good month, spent with the people I love. In the places that I love and with the emotions that I hold very close to my heart. And then there was February. My family went through a family loss, and that just made me realize a lot of things, like about life and thereafter. But not to go into the philosophical parts over here, because I want to keep this video as short as possible, and keeping my videos as short as possible is going to be one of my goals for 2025. From March onwards, some things in my life started falling apart, or maybe they were not really falling apart and it was just my anxiety and my overthinking which made me feel so moving into a rush and taking impulsive decisions, saying things which I know I am going to regret sometime later, are the things which I really worked on. I really tried to eradicate from my system. That was more or less February and March, and April was all about class 12 starting, and that same usual frenzy that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna finish my syllabus by this date, this particular date, and this is how I'm going to prepare the to-do list, this is how I'm going to study, and this is how I'm going to keep my timetable so flexible, and these are the goals which I have, and all of that. If the English New Year doesn't work out, the Bengali New Year will. I could sense that some things are falling apart, and I do know that things fall apart to fall back in place, and if it is meant for me, it will be mine. What I seek is seeking me, actually. So now when I reflect back upon March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, like October onwards, I really started working on myself seriously with full determination. But throughout that phase of March to September, I was just focusing on the very unnecessary things, like worrying about the things which are of least importance. I do right now realize that there might have been several ways in which I could have approached the way things were falling apart, or maybe things were not, and I should have been more patient, more calm, more composed, and more positive, instead of letting my emotions, my negative emotions, overpower me. Like, this is one of the things which I regret. Beginning of May, we had our Puri trip, and then once again, like, it was a good trip. And the last day of May, I had my birthday, and my birthday was as eventful as every other year. Like, I tried to make a big deal out of my birthday, like I always do. I was 18, and that's when I decided that I am going to start my YouTube channel. So today I complete like 7 months of my YouTube career. My YouTube career. Sometimes I really feel that this channel is going to be your future comfort channel. I assure you, it's going to be. It is absolutely going to be. What's the harm in hoping? What's the harm of keeping it on my vision board for 2025? Like, even if I don't achieve it, I can shift it to the next year. But why should I not hope? Taylor Swift said to live for the hope of it all. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just living for the hope of it all. Even if that's making me a hopeless romantic, but I'm just living for the hope of it all. This is me trying. At least I'm trying. There are so many people who are not trying. I mean, at least I'm trying. Even if I'm failing, I am trying. I'm experimenting. Another good thing which I learned this year, like one good thing which I learned this year, I don't know what else good thing I learned this year, is that I learned to click myself unfiltered, without any filter. Back to June. June was all right, I guess. I don't have much memories from June. Then there was July. There was a unit test in school, like the first exam which I was giving officially as a class 12 student. Although I don't really hesitate to put up my emotions and my feelings and my mistakes and my realizations on this forum, I won't really go into explaining the details of what exactly happened. I forgot to tell one thing, that March, April was the period when I reconnected with some people from my previous school, and some people with whom I had lost touch over the years, but I remember them because I had some really good memories with them. But moving ahead, you will find out what happened gradually. Okay, but then there was August, and half of August was fine, and the other half of August, I was so detached from myself. Okay, but I really tried, and then September started, and September is where everything started falling apart, but at a greater speed. And that's when I realized that, bro, until now nothing was falling apart, it was just my like cognition error, but right now things are actually falling apart. What do I do now? Should I move ahead, or should I step back, or should I just be where I am? I was about to take impulsive decisions, and I had almost taken, but someone made me change my mind. Like, September was such a vulnerable month in my life. I was at my rock bottom. Needless to say, handful of people whom I really did expect that, yeah, this person is going to be there for me, so maybe I can take this risky decision and put it on stake, because yeah, this person is going to be there for me. She is going to comfort me. She is going to be on a call with me till like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., like she always has been throughout. But I was mistaken, my friend. I'm not really in the mood of taunting someone publicly. Like, I will never be. But I really want to call this person out, because this person knows what she did. She exactly knew how much I was expecting from her, and I was badly hoping and begging her to be there by my side, but she wasn't. September is the month which really taught me a lot of things, really taught me a lot of lessons, and I understood who the like my genuine well wishers are. Like, the most important person being my mother, and then my best friend. I don't really believe in the concept of friend and friendship anymore, given how adulterated friendship has become, or is, at least in my experience. But there's this person who, over the span of more than a year, has been relentlessly there by my side. I cannot ever thank that person enough. Like, I can never. I'm grateful to God every day for this, few people who have been really been genuinely there by my side, and not just being there for, the times when we can gossip and hang around, but being there for supporting me. As I had a lot of realizations October onwards, I really did start improving myself. Okay, I'm going to sit comfortably right now, please don't judge me. And October onwards, I really did try to improve myself. October was a lot of fun. There was pujo, there was this, there was that, and I was moving out. Okay, September also had half yearly, so you can understand how it was even a more rundown month. November was the month when I finally decided that I am going to pick up and put some people out of my life. Some people in your life whom you love, whom you do care for, whom you wish the best for, and whom you want to achieve their dream. But you just don't want them in your life anymore. You just don't want to keep contact with them anymore, and it's absolutely alright. But make sure that you have some reason for doing so. Don't make it like there was no reason and you absolutely ghosted this person. Like, if you have some reason, at least drop a text, meet them, like, put a closure, because they are of course not giving you any closure, and they will just keep you hanging like a question mark, and like treat you like you are the most unimportant person to them, which maybe you are. You have to give yourself the closure. You have to still close the friendship and just put it out, bury the hatchet, and forget where you keep the map. I did this thing with several people, and I don't really regret that. And I believe that before I decide to talk to them once again, and like, the emotional and sensitive side of me sees them, and I hug them and I start crying, and then I decided, yeah, I'm going to patch up things with this person. I'm going to watch this video once again. I'm going to remind myself that no, you have to be considerate to yourself before being considerate to the lies they are telling you. Why do I seem like a sinister person? I am not like, but if somebody is wronging me, I will not wrong you. I will just put you out of my life. If you are not there for me when I need you, you don't need to be there for me when I don't need you anymore. And of course, I am not going to be there for you when you need me, because that's when I will remember and that you are not there for me, and I will never be able to wholeheartedly support you. And if I am not able to wholeheartedly support you, so what is the point of me being there? So glad I did this. December pre-board season, I realized that, keep things private until they're permanent, because people love to ruin things. And even if people do not actively ruin your thing, are going to put an evil eye on your happiness, because trust me, nobody wants you to be happy. Nobody. Not a single of your friend wants that. I won't hesitate to say that I don't have much people in my contacts, because I am very selective about the people I showcase my private life to. I mean, my family time and like my personal life too. And I don't want everybody to know, and it's absolutely all right to not want everybody to know what is happening in your life. Like, keep things as private as possible. Absolutely all right to cut off people who are not there by you when you need them. Okay, those were my takeaways from this entire year. This sunshine, this is why I chose this spot. I am most proud of achieving in 2024 is that there were days when I really did push myself a lot, but there were days when I relaxed. I just took a step back and I just felt like relaxing. I rested whenever I felt the need to rest. I did not push myself into a burnout like the way I did in my 10th board year. I think I overworked myself during my 10 boards, and I put in a lot of effort which was not even necessary, and the people who put in less effort than me were the ones scoring more than that. But then again, boards and this stuffs, competitive exams and everything, the results do depend a lot on your fate. I am very proud of keeping myself, putting myself before others, putting myself on the high pedestal, and just giving my best and knowing that I tried. At least I am trying. At least I'm trying. Have mastered the art of not really caring about what other person thinks about me and how other person is treating me. Like, I just asked myself this question, that is this person really going to be there for me in the long term, or do I really visualize some friendship or some connection with this person in the long term? If not, then I don't really care about what opinion that person has for me. Like, others' opinions and perspectives of myself is not going to shape my perspective of myself in any way, and I am so proud of understanding that, and so proud of shaping my actions and changes in myself along the same line. So thankful to, as I said, those few people who are there, and by few people I mean, of course, my mother, and then my best friend comes next, who have been like relentlessly and unconditionally been shaping my mind and always guiding me the right way, and I am so thankful to have them. Physically, this year was a very bad year for me. Around May or June, I got my blood tests done because I had been feeling, you know, dreary all day, feeling exhausted, like a constant state of fatigue. So I got my blood test done, and the outcome was that I have low levels of hemoglobin and vitamin D3, headache and burnout, and this and that, and gaining more weight instead of losing weight or even making any effort to lose weight. I will try in 2025. I assure myself. I feel sick much often, and like, although these things are part of my life, but physically I have not grown. I'm certainly grateful for my decision of starting this YouTube channel. I'm thankful for the year that was, thankful for the year that is coming. Life is indeed very unpredictable, and we all don't know like if something good or something bad is coming for us, but I believe that there is no harm in anticipating the good things in life. Like, I want to focus on positivity as much as possible. I want to see the good wherever I go, and I want to absorb into myself the light and the positive aura wherever I am in. And many things on my mind, like reducing my screen time, but also being more consistent on like my channel, and just not backing off from making videos. I am not going to back off, being more productive, of course, being more punctual, regular, and disciplined, which are the things which I have lacked a lot. I'm going to have a nice study space just the way I want this year. I wanted to have it in 2024 only, but somehow that didn't work out. But I am going. I am thankful for the persons who have been watching my videos and for a long time, and who have just started watching, and who are watching right now, which is a long time after I have posted this. And I'm thankful for the support that I have been receiving from some like selective people whom I am going to send this video to specially, so that they know. And although I do know that there might be several moments where things will not go in my way, I hope I do not lose hope anytime, and I hope that so don't you. It is necessary to have the will so that you have a way to go. And just believe in yourself and know that everything is going to fine, everything is going to work out, the universe is in your favor. And don't stop manifesting, don't stop hoping, don't stop praying, don't stop thanking. Everything is soon going to be all right, and everything is going to be far better than how it was this year. The most important thing is that at least I tried, at least you tried, and trying takes a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of strength, courage, confidence, and whatnot. So you know you are one of the strongest persons that you yourself have ever known. So that was the recap and the highlighters of this year. And as I am moving into a new year, I really hope that, like, even if life is really unpredictable, it does not get worse than how it has been. So that's it. I don't think anybody is watching till now, but anyway, if you are, thank you for that. And please keep supporting. I will be even more grateful. With love, debosmita.